Hello, Fever River Rail fans, and welcome back to Fever River Reviews once again. Today we are looking at another Broadway Limited engine, this time the Paragon 3 Milwaukee Road S3 484 number 265. You may be more familiar with her restored sibling number 261. No, 265 here is also preserved at the Illinois Railway Museum in Union, Illinois. You can see here what it was listed at Trainfest. This is owned by Austin. I think he paid about $400 for it, actually. So he saved a little more than $150. But anyhow, typical Broadway box. Not a whole lot of detail. Got their dual mode, got their Paragon 3, or their Paragon logo there, scale, that. Same at the end, just their logo, their address. This side, same as the other. There's that. Nothing on the back. Basics on the front. So let's go ahead and open this and take a good look. So there's the paperwork. Some information about some of the sound files. Feel free to pause and read that. I got the exploded diagram here. With the engine and the tender. Basic owner's manual for Paragon 3. And then warranty information. Some more. With a red Mars light, typically the engineer uses Mars light or other unused for accuracy. We've set the light off by default. All right, we're gonna have to check that out. All right, and once again the warranty information. But anyhow, here we go. Here we have it. So. Got the locomotive on the bottom and the tender at the top, but let's go and start over here. So we got the smoke funnel. Yes, this is equipped with smoke. Also in here we've got the extra traction tires and the wrench, as well as looks like the front coupler assembly. Looks like it's knocked itself apart at some point. And then also the silica packet. Nothing over on the other side. Let's go ahead and pull the tender out first. And take a look at that. Typical Broadway packaging. There's that, and there we go. Metal body, die-cast. Well, one of the great things about Broadway is their weight. And the weight comes from their die-cast bodies, their die-cast frames. It's honestly the best part about them. They're not perfect, but they are damn good. So let's see here. You got the Milwaukee Road logo there. Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul and Pacific. On the back, we've got the rear light, and we've got some... Oh, looks like it's legible. One second. Yes, got the water and coal capacity. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. Yes. 20,000 gallons of water built by Alco at the Duco plant. I think that's what that means. On 7/23/1944. I'm not sure if that's correct, or if that's what that means. But that's cool. On the front... This is in a coal-fired steamer. On the front, we've got the coal door. We got the plug. And the drawbar connector. Other side, we've got the logo again. And then we've got all these separately fitted details. The handrails, the water hatches. Once again, it's a great model. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weight of the tender here, as I am not fitting both of these onto this scale. unstable. Okay, there we go. And the weight of the tender, just the tender, 10.4 ounces. Not bad. 1 second. All right, so there's the tender. We're going to set that to the side. And let's grab the star of the show, the locomotive. There we go. There is the empty box. Set that to the side. And we'll get this beauty out next. So one thing I do dislike about Broadway's packaging is when they did this. Like, I don't like having the locomotive and tender separate in the packaging. But it's understandable as to why. And there she is. It's a nice matte finish. Also, an all-metal construction here. At the builder's plate. Top one is legible. The bottom one just looks like squiggles. Back at the cab, we've got the locomotive number and class, and it also has a crew. As you can see, kind of see inside there. It's a little dark. 1 second. Let me. Oh, there we go. No detail painted in there other than the crew. Let's go leave the light on here for a minute. We have it. Got the ash pan back here. The front, we've got the bell. We've got the air horn, headlight, and a Mars light. I also got markers. I don't think the markers are functional, but we'll find out. Top, we got the whistle and the safety valves, the domes, dynamo there, I think. Pretty sure. On the other side, we've got the builder's plate again. And the same thing here at the front. We've got the folding front coupler. I don't know if this was for streamlining or aesthetic. I'm assuming aesthetic, because that seems like a thing the railroad would do. But yeah, this thing is beautiful. Get this stuff out of the way and bring the scale back up. Turn that off and on. All right, and there we go. And the locomotive, which is the important part, weighs 1 pound and 7.9 ounces. That is awesome. So together that is well over 2 pounds. Not bad for an engine. The tender doesn't really mean much in terms of weight, but it's going to stay on the track, so you don't got to worry about that. Next, I'm going to go get these guys put together. I'm going to get them on the programming track here, and we're going to do an initial performance test. So I'll be right back. All right, we're all put together, and I'm going to check the gauging here real quick. So front bogie, good. Maybe a little tight on the back axle of the front bogie, but well within standards, as are all the drivers. And the rear bogie. And so too is the tender. So let's go ahead and get this flipped over and set up on the track. All right, here we go. Front of headlight's a little on the dim side. And not much in the way of smoke at the moment. One second, guys. Alright, so I got some more smoke fluid here, and we're going to go ahead and use the funnel. Alright, so now that we got a little fluid in there, give it a quick blow, and we should be good to go. Go ahead, start it up again, and see how much it smokes now. Oh. That's a little better. Alright, so that looks a lot better. No, we know that's working quite well. Let's go ahead and come over to the coupler here. And the rear lights first. So first off, reverse. And typical, it gets brighter when it has throttle. Alright, on to the coupling test. Alright, looks pretty good. Go ahead and pull that out of the way. I'm going to zoom you guys back out. And we're going to check out the crawl. So there's 1% throttle. I'm going to turn the sound off so you guys can hear me. Let's see here. So 1% throttle. It seems to get stuck just a little bit. Well, now that it's gone, it does seem like it's doing a little better. Typical Broadway acceleration. All right, so let's go ahead and get this guy programmed and get him up on the programming, or on the rolling road for break-in. Alright, so here we are on the break-in. Give it 30 minutes in each direction on the rolling road. I'm going to turn the smoke and sound off, obviously. But anyhow, so far, this thing's running great. My one big complaint, though, is the gap there between the tender and the cab, which from a running standpoint is great, but other companies have done similar transitions with less of a gap. But in any case, let's go ahead and let it get run in, and we will be back on the layout once it's ready. Alright, we are out onto the layout, and let's go ahead and get her started. Helps to turn the track power back on. So we saw her crawl before, so let's see. There is 1%. That looks a lot smoother. Dead spot. Cool. Let's go get her back. Let's go get her backed up to the reefer train here. Maybe. And are we coupled? We are coupled. Let's get around to the base of the hill. Sorry for the shaky cam. I am now holding the cam by hand so I can move it better. That was weird. Engine coupled together just fine. Cars, not so much. I might have to do some adjustment on all this. What the heck? Oh, for crying out loud. I swear to God, these cars don't normally have problems like this. Well, let's go ahead, hit the hill, see how she does. %50 throttle. Still not coupled. All right, take however freaking many times we've tried this already. Let's go. Right, everything's staying together this time. And 50% throttle. Train is coming along nicely. Another heavy steamer with a traction tire. This should have no problems on this. And she is chuffing along just fine. Don't think she even feels this train. Still Broadway, still an earlier Paragon 3. She definitely needs a keep alive. But so far, that's the only real drawback in my opinion. It would be nice if she'd stay at the lower volume on power up, but I can live with this. So once again, no problem pulling this our reefer train here. This is between 25 and 28 cars. Also threw a caboose on because I need that for later. But anyhow, this is an awesome engine. Another great product from Broadway Limited. I do believe they do have a Paragon 4 version out. So feel free to go check that out if I don't get my tripod caught on anything. But thanks for watching, guys. Another top tier model. No problems pulling. Amazing detail. And I will catch you guys next time. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.